You happy that your girlfriend's moved to America?
Don't know
Meghan
what you're
Markle?
talking about. Don't know nothing about it.
Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. Did Serena Williams just throw some shade at Meghan Markle? This picture is Meghan at Wimbledon with her friends watching Serena. I think she was watching Serena, but she's definitely at Wimbledon. Okay, that's a big event. And here, this is the same event. The very cheeky fellow who looks like he's doing a pap shot, and they're trying to ignore him, but he's actually taking a selfie with himself in the frame. And I think it was Serena. And here we have Meghan and Kate. Kate went with Meghan to, debunk that they're not getting along. And right behind the person with the camera, that's Martina Navratilova. Look at that. So anyway, you just saw the clip. Very brief clip. Serena says, Naomi Campbell, that's the famous Naomi Campbell. Are you happy that your friend is now moved to America? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know nothing about that. So how is Meghan Markle and Serena's relationship? Because they were besties, okay? And you should remember when Meghan flew from the UK, 5.5 hours one way to New York City to watch Serena in her US Open match, and then flew back the same day. That's like 11 hours of flying, plus back and forth to the airport. And Serena says, she's so generous, I couldn't have done that. I couldn't have left my child. And people thought that was shade. So I don't know, maybe this is just how Serena talks. Or maybe they're having a falling out. Let's see what's going on with their relationship. Meghan. All good on Meghan's side. Serena. Enough for bumping the camera. Okay, Meghan's side. Close relationship. Progressing. Everything is fine. Direct action. 7 and 13. 5 spades. Roadblock. Okay, so she feels that the relationship is close and loving, and everything is going fine. But there is a 5 spades here. A roadblock. What's going on with Serena? Let's see. 1926. 7 diamonds. Outside events. So lots of good hearts showing on both sides. They're talking. They seem to talk a lot about emotional things and outside events. So the relationship actually looks very good between them. So I would say that Serena's not throwing shade. She just doesn't want to make it about Meghan. She doesn't want to make her interview with Naomi Campbell about Meghan. What's underneath? High Tower and Butterfly. Staying separated in the media. So 9, 3 hearts. So she just doesn't want to make it about Meghan. Doesn't want to make it about Meghan. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good to know. Let's look at Meghan and George Clooney. George Clooney is allegedly helping Meghan Markle get roles. George Clooney is helping Meghan Markle get roles. How is that? Is that happening? Is he helping her get roles? Let's take a look and see what we see. Meghan and George Clooney. Let's see if that's happening. Because prior to this, she was saying that Angelina Jolie was helping her, was mentoring her and helping her. And that's just like Meghan. Meghan gets people to help them. She love bombs them, and she gets people to help them. She gets in real close. So is George Clooney helping her? Meghan, because she needs this help. Everybody needs that kind of help, but she's particularly skilled at getting this kind of help. What's that? What's all that over there? Because remember, we have Amal and George, that $500,000 baby shower in New York City with the private jet, that was the Clooney's private jet. So is George helping Meghan? hand in hand, many people. She's reaching out to everybody. 24, 6 spades, 666, devil. Very, very selfish. She's working everybody. She's working everybody. Okay, so Meghan's working everybody. She's not just working George. She's working everybody. She's working all of her contacts. And for some reason, the devil shows up. And the devil is showing up, if it's possible, the devil is showing up even more frequently in Meghan's readings. What's going on with George? Very sweet. He's being an angel, actively helping her. 7 and 11, 18, 5 diamonds. He is helping her. He's making some calls for her. He's just helping her out any way he can. He's being very nice to her. So, and I saw Angelina Jolie got the angel as well. So Angelina Jolie is helping her, and George Clooney is helping her. She's getting everybody to help her. That's actually a really, really good strategy. What's underneath? Secret and cross. 14, 4 diamonds. So problems in the marriage. Secret problems in the marriage. Going through the divorce and the divorce paper. So that looks like, yeah, underneath, the tears of a clown. She's running a good game in Hollywood. She's getting everybody to help her. And that's probably going to get her some really nice roles. If she can sustain, and do the job, pay off, I think she can get her foot in the door. I think she can get these roles with all this help, these A-list actors helping her. But she has to be able to give the performance. She has to come up with the performance. Okay, there's talk that Amal is concerned that, Meghan is flirting with George. And she's kind of a big-time love bomber. I think she kind of is very touchy. She's always putting her hands on Harry. And people have really gotten sick of that. And even the doubles, when the double Meghan doesn't put her hands on Harry, people are like, hey, how come this double, this person playing Meghan isn't putting her hands on Harry? And then she starts putting her hands on Harry. And some of the placing of the hands on Harry by the double looks kind of uncomfortable, unnatural, not Meghan-like. So is Amal Clooney concerned about Meghan, huckstering with George? Is Amal Clooney, does she have any concerns? Player acting, inheritance, it's about money. Let's see, this is 333. Oh, yes, 9 hearts, yes. Okay. So player can also be a little bit deceptive. It is about getting acting roles very clearly. Okay, but yeah, she is a little concerned. She's keeping an eye out. So maybe this is just how it goes. Underneath we have ruler and finger of God. Outside, taking charge and helping, outside intervention, and 5 spades. So she is a little concerned. She is a little concerned. And maybe women are just a little concerned when there's another woman around. But, it's very under the surface. Okay, so Meghan and Harry, the Queen specifically asked for privacy over events surrounding her birthday. And so they went straight out and announced this video chat with the Queen. Harry, Meghan, and Archie had the video chat. Happy birthday, Queen. You're 94. I don't believe that video chat happened. And they're all working together, for this deception. How is the Queen okay with them blasting out the video chat? Because that's something they maybe need to do. Otherwise, they look bad. They look callous. And is the Queen okay with it? Because literally what Meghan did, they outed the 4 papers, and they said, we're not talking to the Daily Mail, the Mirror, the Sun, and the Telegraph. But what they did for this, they called their papers, the papers that they like, that say nice things about them, and they told them, they gave them this scoop. So is the Queen happy about it? The Queen is not happy about it. 5 spades, 6 spades, 11, 12. It's a conflict. It goes directly against what she told, selfishness and blockage. But, you know, Ace of Hearts, it's what's best for Meghan and Harry. Okay, they maybe needed to let this leak out somehow. Because otherwise they didn't send any kind of a tribute on social media, because they're not currently running their social media, which is just weird. I mean, especially for Meghan. Meghan is the social media queen. All she does is social media. I think she's somebody who's on social media 25/8. So it's just really odd for her not to have active social media accounts. You just can't keep her hands off the social media. Underneath we have Sun, handcuffs, and Fox. Clever, wants what she wants. 12, 14, 15, 4 clubs. So the Fox is just, she acted independently. Meghan acted independently. I don't think Harry is with her, and I think Meghan is controlling the media and everything, because that's what she wants. And even if Harry was there, Meghan would be controlling everything. And people are noticing that. She is just absolutely in control of everything associated with herself and Harry. And Harry has no say-so. And the people that are hired to do this have no say-so. It's definitely the Meghan show. Okay, so is Meghan Markle and Serena, how's their relationship? Was this shade? This was not shade. This is how Serena speaks. You know, she's a professional athlete. She's not a professional politician. So I don't know, maybe she's a little sarcastic, a little bit snide, you know, just kind of throwing things in there and sees if anybody notices. That's maybe just how she is. But everything is great on Meghan's side. Everything, they seem to talk a lot on Serena's side. That's very good. Okay, that's very good. And Meghan is somebody who talks to a lot of people and gets them to help her, and they seem to be having a healthy relationship and talk a lot. Serena just doesn't want to be involved in Meghan's drama. She's just like, leave me out of it. Hightower. The Hightower is very isolated. Leave me out of it. In public, she doesn't want to have anything to do with Meghan's drama. Okay, George Clooney, is he helping Meghan get jobs? Yes. And we have the Angel, and Angelina Jolie is helping Meghan. So we have 2 A-listers helping Meghan Markle get jobs, get roles. She's going to get some roles. I don't see how she can fail, frankly. But this had 6 spades, devil, very, very selfish. You know, is she going to just dump Angelina Jolie, dump George Clooney, like she dumped Piers? Boy, that would be a bad move. Like she threw Jennifer Meyer or Mayer under the bus, you know, for posting her wearing her jewelry. And she's not wearing any jewelry. She's just wearing one little ring. Okay, but yeah, so, but it's the tears of a clown. Underneath, she's hiding all of her pain. They're going through a divorce now. That's what I see. Is Amal Clooney nervous about Meghan talking to George? Yeah, she is. It adds yes. It's all fine. But yeah, she is watching with one eye. She's keeping one eye open and making sure that nothing happens there. She's keeping an eye on Meghan and George, that's interesting. Okay, was the Queen okay with it? Well, this is just Meghan, and she has to do it, and it's what's best for Meghan and Harry. They have to not be seen as terrible people. They didn't send any condolences or anything to, it's not condolences, but any concern, express any concern for Boris Johnson, when he got the bug. So, I mean, if they didn't say something, if they didn't do anything for the Queen on her birthday, on her 94th birthday, that's going to look really bad. So she kind of understands, but she doesn't like it. She doesn't like it, but she understands. So That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, if she's triangulating every A-lister in Hollywood, and there's talk about Tom Cruise, okay, so she's really hustling it. I don't see how she can not get roles with so many heavy hitters pulling for her. But the directors still have to cast her. Anyway, that's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous souls who've bought me a cup of tea. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.